Well, good morning and welcome back to Zen Zero. We're on Season 2, Chapter 5, and we're doing Part 3 now. This chapter has been pretty interesting so far in the last one. We were trying to explore deeper into the Hollow to see what we can discover about Sarah's plans and Shuyin's whereabouts and why he's doing what he's doing, because we know that he's with Sarah. But we found that the Hollow is a little bit more dangerous than what we were expecting it to be in terms of how some of our characters are being targeted, like Dylan and Banyue, for example. And when we came out, we explained to the people of Yunkuei Summit about what was happening and apologized about keeping it more of a secret. And word was also sent to Yixuan, and Yixuan gave word back that she'll be coming to help out, but Shunguang has to stay at the temple. She's very thrilled about that. So why don't we go talk to her and see how she's feeling to get into it? Let's see, is she in here? Yes. Hey. Haven't got to bed yet? I just wanted to come see you again. I'm still worried about you. It's alright. I was just feeling a bit down again. But after everyone's comforting words, I'm feeling much better now. At least those two illusions today gave us a clearer picture. You must be exhausted from running around with me these past couple of days. Go get some rest. She seems to be doing fine. I mean, it could be an act just to, like, make us not worry, but, like, part of me has a sneaking suspicion that there's a possibility we go to sleep, we wake up, and she's gone. So, let's go to bed. After a long day, the bed seems to whisper, "Come rest your mortal coil. That's what you're meant to do right now." I'm trying to be, I don't know, not seductive, what's the word? I was trying to sound alluring and coaxing. I don't think it really came off that way. I think it came off creepy. Like falling into clouds, gently sinking, surrounded by tenderness, you drift off into dreams. But under the cover of night, there are still those who remain awake in Phylum Heights. Sarah and Ningqian. I see, I was right to not trust him. Well, this is unexpected. You let that insignificant little pawn go free? Such mercy doesn't quite fit the image of someone hellbent on revenge, ready to die alongside their nemesis. They're just an insignificant pawn. They have minimal intel, and their life or death won't affect the bigger picture. No need to cut off every loose end. On the path to meet the Creator, any impious noise must be thoroughly purified. Just like those traitors who once basked in divine grace yet harbored doubts, daring to commit blasphemy. They are now very quiet. Utterly quiet. See, I was thinking because those voices were affecting Dylan and Banyue, but not Shunguang or Bao, or Ningqian. So because Ningqian was not affected by it, I felt like he was a part of it. And Bao and Shunguang were not affected because of who they are. That was my guess. As for you, showing mercy to even a little pawn, how can I trust you won't go soft on Banyu at the crucial moment? Or perhaps hesitate when it comes to your own ending? Whether you trust me or not means nothing to me. I've said it before, making Banyu pay in blood is my punishment for him, and the ending I've written for myself. You're sharing in the same punishment as him? How ironic. Don't tell me you're still clinging to that pathetic illusion of a master-disciple bond. Don't make me laugh. Cut the pointless probing. We're just using each other to get what we want. My decisions are none of your business. Don't get too hung up on your so-called god, puppet. Better pay attention to those who you keep in your company. For your sake, you'd better pray your creator is really as omniscient as you claim. You mean Ye Shuyan? His little schemes are insignificant. The Creator has foreseen his fangs, and I shall be the final link to fulfill the Creator's prophecy. Ye Shuyuan's very existence, his every choice, even those futile acts of defiance, all will be woven into the grand tapestry, becoming a distinctive stroke of color in this final masterpiece. Everything will return at journey's end. I was also right to be like, Shuyuan, she could just be using you as like a stepping stone. That you mean nothing. She's not going to do much for you. You're not going to get much out of it. I think I'm right there. The lingering warmth of conspiracy gradually dissipates in the morning light of Phylum Heights. A new day dawns upon Suibian Temple. Still unaware of last night's undercurrent, carrying mysteries and looming threats. Since I'm awake, I should go check on xiao'guang first. Is that Beeline and Bowline bickering outside? Might as well check it out. I worry that shunguang is on. She's not in her room. So what are these two talking about? I don't remember what voices I gave Beeline and Bowline. So they're just gonna kind of be the same. Unless I can figure something out. Bowline, this is all your fault, you troublemaker, setting this bad precedent. Hey, you dare slander me? What have I done wrong, pray tell? It must have been you sneaking down the mountain, setting that rebellious example that made Master xiao'guang's heart waver for adventure outside the mountain. What slander? How could you know about the passing of time in the mountains or Master xiao'guang's state of mind while you've been guarding Suibian Temple all these years? I know for sure this is about seeking one's true heart. Just like the protagonist of that supreme manual I've been studying. Sword ascending the 9 heavens. Even knowing the path is rough, I shall forge ahead with both sword and heart. Such spirit! How similar it is to my own noble quest of braving the world outside the mountain to seek my path and overcome tribulation. Both are acts of pure romance. Ah, how magnificent! How splendid! Have you forgotten what Master xiao'guang carries? That Qingming sword, a deadly weapon that drinks memories and devours the 5 senses. Yes, I know. I humbly believe that only by tasting all the world's delicacies and witnessing all of life's splendors can one achieve true enlightenment to resist the sword's side effects. This is tempering one's sword heart through mortal experiences. Ugh, you never used to talk like this before. How many cultivation web novels did you read? You're so cheesy. It's making my bamboo components get goosebumps. What do you know? This is called scholarly elegance. You aren't always so old-fashioned and long-winded. The two bamboo lock eyes, glaring at each other and puffed up with anger, neither willing to back down. Better not interrupt. I should go find xiao'guang instead. Oh, she's here. Hi. You're looking at your fortune? Your fortune? xiao'guang stands alone silently, her red ribbon as striking as when she first walked in Suibian Temple. Only now she seems weighed down by many unspoken thoughts. Hey.
Morning, Senior xiao'guang. Morning. Wait, why Senior all of a sudden?
That's how we thought we would get you to respond.
Oh, I was just thinking of when we first met. You really liked it when I called you Senior. Now that you don't have to keep your identity hidden, we might as well bring it back. It really suits you. All right. Junior Bell. Present, Senior xiao'guang.
A faint smile softens xiao'guang's face.
I'd better keep xiao'guang occupied and make sure she doesn't go off on her own until Yixuan Shifu gets here.
I can't wait for Yixuan to get here. I love Yixuan. Oh.
The weather's really nice today. Wanna go for a walk with me? Come to think of it, I haven't had the chance to show you around yet. Then I'll be counting on you as my guide.
I mean, she's from Yunkwei Summit, but I don't know how much she's been to Soybean Temple, yeah, and Phylum Heights, so... Should we head out now? Need to prep anything? Oh, right. I prepared some casual clothes for xiao'guang based on Fairy's lifestyle preference analysis report. Maybe I should persuade xiao'guang to change into them now. It might help lift her mood. Hey, you wanna change into something casual? It might be a nice change of mood. Huh? Casual? Right now? After explaining to xiao'guang, though she's a bit shy, she still nods gently and goes back to her room to change into the dress. Ooh, it looks so pretty on you. After changing clothes, xiao'guang's eyes hold a mix of sweet awkwardness and a subtle hint of anticipation. That dress looks great on you. You look good in anything. Really? That's a relief. I was worried it might seem too childish, not quite fitting for a senior. You look super sweet and approachable now. Now we're all ready, let's get going. Let's see, where are we gonna head to first? Oh. A radical bamboo and a conservative bamboo. I don't like that. That Yamcha scene. Hey. Yamcha scene? From the looks of it, it's a pretty big tea house? Hey, yeah.
Yeah, it's always packed. They've got the hottest gossip, and the food's amazing. Wanna check it out, xiao'guang?
I like how they changed to all kinds of intel to hottest gossip. They got the hottest gossip. Yes, please.
I once came here for a banquet with some big shots.
Yes.
But between you and me, the food they served those VIPs wasn't nearly as good as their regular dishes.
That was where we met Damien for the first time.
Oh, really?
Hi, sweetie.
Oops. I hope no one heard that. Sweetie, how's it going? I hope business is booming. Got any recommendations today?
To get out.
Another regular customer. Welcome! Is this young lady a friend of yours? She's got the aura of a true connoisseur. Would you like to try our seasonal special?
I would love to try your seasonal special. I wonder what her fan means. Wanliang. I wonder what that means.
I can faintly smell some osmanthus in the air.
Mhm.
How lovely.
That would be our Moonvale Osmanthus cake, fresh out of the oven. They're made with the very first golden blossoms picked just this morning. Soft, sweet, melts in your mouth. I guarantee it's a taste you'll never forget.
Osmanthus cake tastes the same as I remember, but where are those who share the memory?
Osmanthus cakes always bring back memories of loved ones. This batch is limited, reserved for only our regular customers. And you won't find it on the banquet menu.
Oh.
So she heard us. Osmanthus cake. Belle, would you like to try it?
I would love to try it with you.
Osmanthus cake is often used as a symbol of remembrance. xiao'guang must be thinking about Senior Ye again.
Aw.
Sure.
I like when
After
stuff has
smelling the
symbolism
aroma
like
before
that.
we even walked in, how could we resist?
You know,
Just
osmanthus
hearing
is
you
a
describe it
flower.
already made me want to eat some.
I guarantee
Isn't
you'll
it?
be satisfied. We have seats upstairs. This way.
Okay, let's go to our seats. Thank you, sweetie. Lee. The second floor is bustling. What do you say? Want to head up and check it out? Let's go and see what's going on.
Come on, over here! Come take a look!
Is it a storyteller? Yeah. The storyteller's voice resonates through the air with powerful energy. Soon, the tale reaches its climax. But listening carefully to the content, the protagonist of his story happens to be xiao'guang.
Oh?
Is this gentleman talking about me? Let's keep listening together. The storyteller recounts Xiao'guang's tales at Yunkui's summit with great relish, words flowing like a river, as if they had been there to witness it all firsthand. That's an exaggeration. This story is making it sound so dramatic with all those embellishments. This is so embarrassing. I'm dying here. Storytellers like to embellish stories like that so they get listeners. And they get good ratings. Oh right, let's hurry and try those osmanthus cakes Sweetie mentioned. They'll sell out if we wait too long. Come on, let's go. The storyteller is still up on stage, talking up a storm, completely oblivious that the protagonist of his tale just ran off in panic. Hey, how's the cake? You share the osmanthus cake with xiao'guang.
So, what do you think? I was gonna ask you the same. It's fragrant, sweet, and soft. Here, have a few more pieces.
Osmanthus cake goes best with tea. The tea helps to cleanse the palate.
It'd be funny if you had an osmanthus cake with an osmanthus tea.
I wonder if some memories are like tea leaves that drift to the bottom of the cup, sinking so deep that they never surface again.
That makes me think of how some people like read fortunes from the tea leaves that are left at the bottom after you finish the drink. The depths of xiao'guang's eyes carry a mix of hope and anxiety, very hard to read.
Memories aren't like reflections in a teacup. Even when the tea leaves sink to the bottom, they can still float back up if something stirs them one day. Xiao'guang, what is it you're trying to say?
It's nothing. It just feels like time's been slipping by so fast.
Oh, it's okay. Things
Miss,
will get better.
is the taste of our Moonvale osmanthus cake to your satisfaction? It's your first time here. I hope you'll forgive us if the service falls short.
You're too kind, Miss Sweetie. The cake is excellent. Sweet, but not cloying. The osmanthus fragrance blends beautifully without overwhelming the rice's natural flavor. It melts in the mouth and is baked the perfect amount of time to bring out both texture and aroma.
I want to try it. I wish I could try some of the stuff that are in my
A
games.
true connoisseur. You've nailed it exactly.
Hardly. I just like making desserts myself every now and then. If I had to guess, in addition to fresh osmanthus preserved in honey, you added a touch of roasted sticky rice powder to the filling? It gives the texture a bit more spring. And at the end, did you add a sprinkle of candied kumquat peel? There's a light citrus note that lingers.
She's just picking out everything. She's like ratatouille.
Whoa, spot on! The sticky rice powder keeps it tender but gives it structure. And the candied kumquat peel is the final flourish. You're a true gourmet, miss. Impressive. Very impressive. Justine always welcomes guests who appreciate the craft. Please, make yourself at home. I'll leave you two to it. Just call me if you need anything.
Sorry, I know I've mentioned her fan before, but doesn't it say 1,002? Or am I... Not 1,000, like 10,002. Actually, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know the meaning of it, but I know one is... like, that character I recognize because Japanese took it for 10,000, and so I'm like, oh, it means 10,000, which I'm right. That's what it means. And yang is a way that they write two. So I don't know if it's just supposed to be like 10,002, or if it's supposed to be 10,002, or if it just has like a different meaning. But I don't know, it just took me a second to like recognize, like, oh, I do know those characters. I'm a little slow this morning. Sweetie leaves with a smile on her face.
Xiao'guang, you even know all that? You're like an expert.
Sorry, I was getting distracted from the story, but yeah. She's talking about the sweets and how she picked out everything, and Sweetie complimented her.
I wouldn't call myself an expert. I used to watch Senior Inyu cook back at Yunkui Summit. I thought it was fun, so I picked up a little here and there. Later, I started experimenting with some desserts of my own. But at first, the things I made were really something else. My brother, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and Senior Inhu all ended up as my, first victims.
First victims? Was it awful?
My brother would always tease me, saying eating my desserts was part of his training, tempering the mind through hardship.
But they got better over time, question mark?
Senior Ye is such a gentle person. He must have been even more patient with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. He always looked out for me. Even though he was just a kid himself, he'd always give in to me, and he almost never got angry.
Oh.
He taught me so much. I still remember when I first arrived at Yunkwei Summit. I was mischievous, made a big mistake, and just hid. I was too scared to
Aw.
face anyone.
Poor little girl, she got embarrassed.
My brother was the one who found me. He didn't scold me. He just asked, an elder at the end of his years, and a young man with his whole life ahead of him. If you could only save one of them, which do you choose?
Why not both?
In a famine, a single bag of grain could keep a person alive, but a rare manuscript carries the wisdom of centuries. If only one can be preserved, which do you choose? And when facing a calamity, do you cling to safety and protect yourself? Or do you stand and fight to save others, even against impossible odds?
Those sure are some heavy questions.
Which do you choose?
Do I actually have... Okay, I was gonna say, do I actually have to make a choice?
Why did he ask such a difficult question? There's no clear answer.
Yeah, and wasn't shunguang like a kid still at the time?
Yeah. I was so young, I didn't know what to say, and it made me want to cry.
I would have
Those
cried
questions
too.
felt cruel, like they were tearing my heart apart.
I would feel similarly, don't worry.
But my brother said it wasn't about a clear answer. It was about seeing what you truly want to protect and understanding its weight. He told me that our parents always said, the hardest part isn't making the choice, it's living with it afterward.
Yeah, I can understand that.
There's no perfect path in this world. Some choices are responsibilities we have to shoulder. When the time comes, be brave. Do what must be done, and you'll carve your way through the thorns onto your own path. I didn't fully understand what he meant back then. I'm not even sure if I do now.
He really put a lot of thought into what he said. I'm sure he'd be glad knowing you could reflect on it so calmly now.
Yeah.
I trust him, just as he trusts me. Right now, my brother has his own reasons for what he has to do. And I have my own reason for why I have to find him.
But Isun will be here soon, so we'll go with her.
Sorry, I've been rambling again.
It's okay, don't worry.
You can always tell me these things. I'm your junior after all.
At times like this, you feel more like the senior. I've got to do better as your senior so you can rely on me more. Like you said, you're my precious junior after all.
Well, let's talk about something more cheerful. Everyone's been working so hard lately. Banyue Shifu, Dylan, Ningqian, you, and
don't
the
get me
others
started
at
on
Swabian
Ningqian.
Temple. I want to thank everyone properly. What do you think about me putting together a thank you dinner and gathering everyone around the fire for the night?
That'd be great.
That's a great idea.
Can we
Everyone's
feast?
been looking forward to your cooking. I'll let Dylan, Banyue Shifu, and Ningqian know right away. Once Senior Song Tao and the others are back from their investigation, I'll pass it on to them too.
Alright, it's about time I express my gratitude. Let's go! As Xiao'guang and you leave Yangcha-xin, preparing to head back to Swabian Temple. And over there, it's Senior Qingyuan and Senior Song Tao. Looks like we've got new intel. Come on, let's go check it out. Hey besties, what's going on?
Junior Bell, xiao'guang.
You're back! Is everyone alright? Any progress in the investigation?
Don't worry, everyone's fine. We ran into a little trouble on the way, but we managed to find some leads.
Thank you, everyone. You've worked so hard.
Don't mention it. It's our duty as Swabian Temple disciples. Xiao'guang, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah.
Thanks to you, Junior Belle.
Thanks to all of you.
I was spending some time with
Xiao'guang
her.
was just saying how hard you've all been working, and she wants to host a small thank you dinner at Swabian Temple tonight. She'll even do the cooking. She's planning to invite everyone for a cozy evening chat around the fire.
Haha, a gathering by the fire, with Xiao'guang's cooking no less.
I would love to be a part of that.
Yeah, my cooking isn't the greatest, but I hope you'll join us.
That's really thoughtful of you, xiao'guang. But I'm afraid we can't tonight.
Oh,
Huh?
Don't worry, we have good news. Thanks to the intel you gave us, we pinned down several key spots tied to the abnormal miasma fluctuations. We've even found leads on the ancient array. Some disciples have
Really?
been stationed at the old mining site. The full report's been sent to Yishuan Shifu. She should be coming to Wi-Fi soon to help.
Shifu.
To ensure everyone's safety, we'll rotate disciples to guard the key locations, keeping a close watch for anything suspicious.
Alright.
Xiao'guang, as the wielder of the Qingming sword, your role is too important. Until Yishuan Shifu arrives, please, stay here in the temple and keep yourself safe. Leave the investigation to us. You guys take it easy tonight. When this is all over, we'll celebrate together properly, okay?
Okay.
But
Come on.
I'll hold you
now,
to
don't
it,
feel
Qingyun.
bad. This was everyone's choice. We all have something we want to protect. Wi-Fi Peninsula's peace, the safety of our disciples. Only when you're safe, Xiao'guang, can we carry out our mission without worry. Protecting you is protecting the future for all of us. So now, how about a smile?
okay, I understand.
He still looks
That's
disappointed.
better. We'll get Bowline and go switch shifts with the others now. See you later.
Song Tao, Qingyun, and Bowline head off full of spirit.
Don't worry, Xiao'guang. We're finally starting to see some progress. That's a good sign.
Yeah, let's head back too. I still need to figure out what to cook tonight.
Xiao'guang takes the first step towards Swabian Temple, her back straight and steady. The setting sun casts a long shadow behind her, echoing the tangled feelings in her heart. Meanwhile, in an unassuming corner of Phylum Heights, Dylan and Zhao are exchanging intel.
Here, the intel on Sarah.
Oh,
Grew up in an orphanage near a hollow. When the place got shut down by the city, she vanished for a few years.
oh.
Then reappeared for a couple months before disappearing again.
What age was she at when she disappeared?
The next time she showed her face publicly, she was already moving under the banner of the Exaltists.
Oh,
Vanished for a few years? Here's where it gets interesting. Word is, during those few months when she reappeared, she stormed into Hand headquarters multiple times, insisting she was part of some special investigation squad under HSO. She
oh.
said every member but her was wiped out in an accident.
What kind of accident?
And said no such squad ever existed. No record of her anywhere either.
Huh. A ghost squad that doesn't exist? When you spend your days fielding customer complaint calls, little stories like that are the highlight of the shift. And stories like that always go one of two ways. Either the woman lost her mind, or the squad's whole purpose was to be buried from the start.
Yeah, 'cause it could be that they're like, oh, that doesn't exist because it's not supposed to. Or something like that, like it's supposed to be gone. Oh. So, like, could it have been that she was a part of a squad that was meant to get wiped out? She survived and came back and they can't do anything about it? But they just have to keep telling her, like, oh, that squad doesn't exist. We never had a squad like that.
So you think there's something fishy here too?
It's just a guess. And I wouldn't dare spread anything that sounds like slander against the city administration. Besides, this information doesn't really help us with what we're trying to find out.
Fair enough. A woman forever without a place to belong, falling into some delusion's embrace. A textbook tragic story. Nothing worth dwelling on. What is worth our attention is the creator she clings to. More and more signs point to something hidden in the hollow that we don't understand yet. I've already reported to the boss. We'll just have to wait for orders before making our next move. Oh, I need to remind you of something else. The higher-ups know about the abnormal miasma
Oh, really?
fluctuation, too. They don't want Wi-Fi Peninsula destroyed. There's too much value here. Which means this mess is also part of your job now.
I like how she's just happily pushing that onto Dylan.
Those old minute tops really know how to hand out impossible missions. This was supposed to be a simple recovery job.
Aw, poor
Without me even
Dylan.
realizing, I've been saddled with another thankless task.
I've already found out that the array described in the ancient tome dates back over 100 years. Built to suppress miasma.
Yes.
You're welcome, by the way. The array works by absorbing miasma. You just need to pour a large amount of ether energy into the core. But what most people don't know is, to keep the ethereal sealed inside from breaking loose, the array raises a barrier that traps whoever activates it.
Oh. So, it pretty much like involves like a sacrifice, more or less.
Which means anyone who becomes the key is essentially sacrificing themselves.
That sounds akin to Dylan's past.
Yeshuan's parents once investigated the array, and he knows far more than his sister. Now it seems the secret lies deep within the old mining site. Could Sarah be planning to make Yeshuyun the key?
That would make sense. Like I said, she doesn't really have much of like a purpose for him. Like all of what she's saying is just to get him on her side, to use him.
It's not impossible. That means there's another way for your mission to kill two birds with one stone. I'm sure you've already thought of it. What if you find the array with them and get Banyue to become the key? Use it to activate the array, suppress the miasma, and in doing so, drain its power dry. Then, when it can't hold out any longer, you step in and take its core. Simple as that. And that girl, xiao'guang, I can tell you've taken a liking to her, even if you won't admit it. So, why not? You'd be protecting her brother while you're at it. What's wrong? You're hesitating?
No, it's just, as the one responsible for retrieving the core, I have to make absolutely sure it's secure.
Remember, the orders were clear. If recovery fails, destroy it on the spot. Unless you've got other concerns? Or should I say excuses? Don't tell me that fighting alongside him these past few days has caused you to have a change of heart. Now you feel sympathy towards him?
Just a little.
Sympathy. I don't waste sympathy on living humans, let alone on a killing machine that couldn't even pass a forbidden fruit test.
Exactly. A killing machine. Whatever name it goes by now, it was created as a weapon of indiscriminate slaughter to suppress the miasma. Its nature won't change. Dylan, as a Krampus judge, don't forget that.
Judging me with sentimental nonsense? You really do underestimate me, don't you, Senior Zhao? I'm just thinking the whole suppressing miasma angle might be a smokescreen. If the miasma in Limnian Hollow is actually receding, where's it going? Also, I heard another name from the dead at the old mining site. One that's been coming up a lot these past few days. Looks like someone else wants Banyue gone. More desperately than we do.
What do you mean?
That's a secret. For now, though, I won't let him die so easily until I figure out who's trying to use us. If we're going to dispose of him, it should be on our terms. As for the truth about Banyue I'm after, I'll give him a final choice. One with no room for lies or cover-ups.
Not long after, Dylan comes to a decision after receiving the invitation to the fireside gathering. As evening falls, lights flicker to life across Wi-Fi Peninsula. In Swebian Temple's courtyard, the fire burns bright, the smell of food filling the air. Banyue, Dylan, and the others slowly arrive. xiao'guang's thank you dinner is about to begin. The fireside gathering is being prepared. Let's go see what xiao'guang has in store for us. Can I talk to other people? looks like I can. Not these two, though. Wise? Wise? Belle, when you guys mentioned having a late night gathering, I thought we'd just grab some takeout and hang out. Just sit around, eat, chat. Wow, xiao'guang really went all out. xiao'guang said she wants to thank everyone properly. Didn't expect to get so much done in such a short time. The table's packed. xiao'guang arranged everything so neatly that I'm kinda embarrassed to bring out the ready-made meals I secretly bought. Better stay quiet. I'll just wait to feast on xiao'guang's cooking tonight. Even Eos is there, sitting next to shunguang looking so happy. Aww. xiao'guang is always so thorough and something else. Olan's gonna be so jealous of me. Shunguang? Perfect timing. Come help me check what else we need. Need help? No. You've all done so much for me. I promise I'd treat you guys properly this time. Just relax and don't worry about it. All you gotta do is make sure to finish everything. Can I sneak a bite first? xiao'guang widens her eyes and puffs up her cheeks in mock anger, unable to hide the laughter dancing in her eyes. No way! If you sneak a bite now, it won't be a surprise later. Can you wait just a bit longer? I'm so disappointed right now. You feel a warm sensation in your palm as something round is pressed into it. A peeled roasted chestnut glazed with caramel. Just this one piece. Have a taste, but keep it secret, okay? This is your exclusive taste tester privilege. Oh. When the banquet starts, remember to act like it's your first time tasting it. Otherwise, my reputation as the iron-faced, impartial head chef will be ruined. xiao'guang looks like she is about to go back to her work, her mood seemingly lifted by this small gesture. She even starts humming a little tune. That sweet chestnut secretly shared becomes a silent little secret of the moment. That was so cute. That was such a cute interaction. Reminder to people who play storytelling games like this, talk to people. Like, if you're able to interact with people before you do something and after you do something, talk to them. See if they have any social dialogue. You can have little moments like that, and I love it. I love when they do that. On the large round table, warm orange charcoal flames dance in the small stove, roasting and making fruits and nuts sizzle and crackle. The cozy aroma fills the air as their edges turn into an enticing golden crisp. Is it like a table barbecue, kind of like KBBQ? The aroma of fragrant tea wafts from the rustic clay pot, while plum char siu buns glisten with amber oil. The plate of meticulously arranged osmanthus cakes stands like a quiet gesture of thoughtfulness, especially captivating to the eye. Now, did she make these herself, or did she get these from Yamchasin?
Please, come this way.
Okay. xiao'guang arranged this feast today.
There's something I want to discuss with you.
What is it, Banyue?
What is it, Banyue Shifu?
It's xiao'guang. She has a lot on her mind. By hosting the dinner tonight, I fear she's already come to a decision of her own.
What are you thinking?
The abnormal miasma fluctuation is strange, and the road ahead will likely be perilous. I don't want to see her walk into danger.
Me neither.
She seems to place great trust in you. If it's your advice, she might listen. Could I trouble you to speak with her again and persuade her to stay here in the temple and keep herself out of danger? That would be the safest course.
I mean, I'll do what I can, but you know she's really worried about her brother.
Okay, I'll try to talk to her again. But Banyue Shifu, I've been thinking, treating xiao'guang like she's a fragile piece of glass to be sheltered away, is that really what's best for her? The Qingming sword, the rest of us? We should be the ones to protect her. But more often than not, we've been holding her back.
The Qingming sword is unlike any other weapon. That's why you're the only one I can bring this to.
Well,
My, oh my. What a touching request.
with a voice laced in barbs and a half smile that doesn't reach her eyes, Dylan cuts into the conversation.
But tell me, Banyue Shifu, Don't you think
Is she
your
sus
words
of him?
sound especially cruel when talking about someone your algorithms once deemed as expendable? While you stood by and watched her parents consumed by the miasma? Looks like you didn't know that yet, huh, Proxy? Allow me to introduce our oh-so-gentle, reliable Banyue Shifu. His codename is Purge Unit Type 0, one of TOPS' secret machines built for suppressing miasma.
Oh, really? So he's technically an array?
And by suppressing, the most efficient way was, of course, indiscriminate slaughter. Before he put on this harmless, good guy facade, he was TOPS' sharpest, most merciless killing machine. After a botched mission, TOPS discarded him, left him to rot in the hollow. Somehow, someone picked him up and patched him back together, so he could wear the guise of something less monstrous, hiding among people.
I mean, wouldn't you think that he's changed? Like they reprogrammed him? Because I mean, obviously, he was originally, programmed a certain way.
People trusted
Right?
him, relied on him, even treated him as a companion with a heart. But 10 years ago, when the miasma outbreak consumed the old mining site, he stood by and watched countless lives swallowed whole. And xiao'guang's parents were among them.
Oh,
Back when you went to Silum Bay looking for survivors, why do you think those people reacted to Banyue with such outrage, such hatred?
because they recognized him.
Banyue Shifu, is this all true?
The marks from the past can't be erased. That much is certain.
The past? Such a tidy word for confession. Then tell me, back then, when you failed to save those people, was it because of your so-called algorithmic logic? Suppress the miasma at all costs. The absolute order that made you treat human life like it was nothing. Does it still run somewhere deep in your core? That kind, gentle mask you wear, is it real?
Oh,
Or is it just a performance for us and for your own conscience? So you can forget the blood on your hands even for just a moment? Silence. The reply I hate the most.
damn.
I don't even know anymore. Am I speaking to a remorseful person trying to atone? Or to a machine that couldn't even pass the forbidden fruit test? Am I just wasting my breath?
Suffocating silence hangs in the air until xiao'guang's bright voice cuts through the icy tension.
Ah, there you are. Banyue Shifu, could you give me a hand? This old stove is the bane of my...
I'll be right there.
Banyue leaves, his back still like a mountain, his steps steady and unshaken. Damn.
Relax. I have no intention of telling xiao'guang about the past. It would only breed hatred and chaos.
I mean, he also took care of raising Shuyuan and shunguang, so that's definitely a hard thing to bring up. Being like, I let your parents die,
Krampus wants something from
or possibly
Banyue.
killed them.
The simplest way to get it would have been to tell xiao'guang outright. Let her despise him, resent him, or put him to use. Make him the key.
Oh, of the array.
Key?
According to the ancient tome, to activate the array and suppress the miasma, all you need is a powerful, ever-flowing ether energy source placed in the center of the array. He fits the bill, doesn't he? Once a killing machine, an energy monster in his own right. Sacrificing a machine that failed the forbidden fruit test to secure Wi-Fi Peninsula's peace? Perhaps that makes the guilt easier to bear for everyone. But
I mean, I
now,
can see that, but is there another way?
But why now? Dylan, why are you telling me all this? Those things you said before about the truth. Don't tell me you're deliberately trying to guilt trip Banyue Shifu into...
whether he truly has a heart or not, His actions will give me the answer. I told you. There's something about him I need to verify. As
Which
a
is?
Krampus judge, my duty is to drag everything hidden, false, or twisted into the light. To reach the end of truth. No matter the cost, no matter the means. Proxy, a word of advice. No matter how harsh the truth, it's still better than drowning in a sweet, comforting lie.
You're not wrong about that, but Dylan, why not trust what you've seen and heard yourself these past few days?
Yeah.
How can you be so sure that the things you've just revealed aren't distorted versions of the truth, carefully crafted to serve someone else's agenda? What if the path you're walking is just a detour, one laid out by others to lead
That's
you
always
to
a
their
possibility.
version of the truth?
You're not as naive as you look, Faithin.
Oh no, she's quite smart.
I'll keep your warning in mind. As for Banye, don't worry. I won't do anything before the final evaluation is complete. That scrap heap can remain as Banye Shifu for now.
What Banya and Dylan just said. I need time to sort through all this. I should probably talk to xiao'guang about her situation first. Eos is on the table. Girl, don't eat anything. You're not supposed to. Hey. Girly.
xiao'guang?
What is it? Hungry already? Just wait a little longer. It'll be ready soon.
You're hosting this gathering because you've already made up your mind, haven't you?
Figures. You saw right through me.
Oh, well, actually, it was Banya who saw through you.
I really was planning to be honest with you, just like I said I would.
Yeah, I just kind of figured she was gonna go out.
Last night, after you'd all gone to bed, I found this under the door.
Xiao'guang pulls out a note. Its edges crumpled from having been crushed in someone's hand, then carefully smoothed out again.
xiao'guang, I found a way to break the connection between you and the Qingming sword. The power of the Creator is beyond imagination. Deep within the place we once knew lies the key to awakening them. When they descend in the days to come, my wish will finally come true. No matter the price I have to pay, xiao'guang. You will be free.
What an interesting note from her brother.
This letter, it looks like it's from Senior Ye.
First glance, the handwriting looks like my brother's, but it's missing little habits he always had in his strokes. And then there's the content itself. Yeah, it doesn't really sound like
Yeah.
him, but
Senior Ye might not even know you're in Wi-Fi right now, and he suddenly sent you a letter? Given how much he cares about you, even if he did decide to do this, there's no way he'd ever tell you. This note looks like...
It looks like it's trying to lure me there. I know my bond with the Qingming sword more than anyone. Breaking it isn't something that can be done so easily. Back when I was chosen by the sword, my brother didn't know about its side effects. He was genuinely happy for me. He ruffled my hair, eyes shining, and said, "You're amazing, xiao'guang. From now on, your big brother will have to rely on you." I knew what he was really happy about. That I could finally be accepted, have a real place in Yunquei Summit. A new home. But then, when he learned the truth about the Qingming sword, and what happened to the wielders before me...
That's too cruel for him.
yeah. 'Cause he realized that he could lose his sister.
When we received the news that our parents really had passed, he held back his tears. He didn't want me to be even more afraid. But the day he found out the fate of the sword's wielders, my brother, who had never shown weakness before, broke down in front of me, crying and saying he was sorry, over and over. In the end, with his eyes red and fists clenched, he kept repeating it again and again, not just to me, but to himself, that there had to be a way, and that he would find it. That
that's why
way
he's taking the
became
measures he's
his
taking.
obsession for years. He even hid from me and Shifu, that he was experimenting with forbidden techniques, trying to shift the Qingming sword's side effects onto himself instead.
Onto himself?
Thank goodness. Thank goodness Shifu caught it in time. That was the first time I'd
couldn't
ever
imagine
seen
seeing
her
her so angry.
Not at the forbidden techniques, but at my brother for putting himself in danger. She didn't punish him. She just let out a long sigh, placed a hand gently on his shoulder, and sat with him under the cold moon for the entire night.
Maybe only Yixuan Shifu, who has
Yeah,
endured loss
but she
and shouldered her
understands.
own share of burdens, could truly understand Senior Ye's state of mind back then.
Mm-hmm.
That heavy weight he was carrying.
And that's why she just sat with him, because to kind of like show that she understands and she didn't want to do anything wrong, because she doesn't want to lose him either. She doesn't want to lose him or shunguang.
Yeah. After that day, my brother promised her he would never let his obsession ruin him. Not even for my sake. Shifu poured her heart and soul into crafting the Qingming sword's case after her older sister passed away.
Mm-hmm.
With it, as long as I keep training in seclusion and reinforcing the seal, I can live like an ordinary person. But even with the sword case's protection, Shifu and my brother have always been so careful with me. Of course, I understand why. Every part of the seal carries Shifu's lingering pain from her past, and the fear my brother hides deep inside his heart has never really gone away.
And that's what was causing his nightmares.
That's why, this time, I have to go.
But we'll go with you.
My sanity
We'll go with
tells
you.
me that even when despair first struck,
I won't let you
my
go
brother
alone.
never thought about sacrificing others for my safety. He tried to shoulder the side effects of the Qingming sword himself. I don't believe that the person who made that choice back then would now throw himself into the Creator's arms just because of me. So there must be something else he's trying to do.
Mm-hmm. I believe in Senior Ye too.
But I can't stop the terrible thoughts from creeping into my head.
Yeah, that's understandable. These are tough calls to make.
Trap or not, a path of no return or not, I can't let him face that danger alone. I have to stand beside him. I know it's reckless and dangerous. But with you, I don't always have to be so sensible. I want to choose my own path, to take on the responsibility that's mine to bear. So, since you can't stop me, hide it for me one more time, please?
Just like when I called myself the acting temple master, you just went along with it, naturally, and hid my identity from everyone.
I'm not here to talk you out of this. I'm here to make a promise as your companion, not a declaration as your protector. Whether it's into the abyss or toward the light. xiao'guang, let me be your trusted companion, your proxy.
I'll stay with
walk
you.
with you to the other side of this path.
Why is it that words this heavy can still make my heart feel so warm? Why does it make me so happy? I almost want to cry.
I just have that effect on people, don't worry about it.
Come on now. You should save those tears for when we find your brother. Right now, we promised that tonight would be nothing but joy and laughter, remember?
Right. Then I'll go check on the desserts. There's still so many tasty flavors I want to share with you.
The scent of spices follows her light, determined steps quickly filling the small courtyard. The fire crackles, warm and bright, its orange glow flickering into the deepening night, as if to burn this fleeting moment of warmth and togetherness even brighter, even fiercer. Alright, let's take a seat with everyone and Ningqian. Everything seems to be set up and ready. We can get started now.
Alright, everything's ready! A special thanks to Beelion, Eos, and Banyue Shifu for helping me out. No way I could have handled all this on my own.
The music seems quite loud in this section, but it's good music. I love the music in Sweeping Temple. Beeline was big help. xiao'guang, good. xiao'guang, welcome.
Ooh, try this, Dylan. I added extra honey, just the way you like it.
Oh? You even figured out I've got a sweet tooth, huh? How thoughtful of you. Hey, Bee Lion! Look at your paws! They're all greasy. You can't eat. Careful, or a spark's gonna turn you into a grilled lion head! Crispy outside, tender inside.
Don't eat him.
Oops,
It.
my bad.
Him. It.
I forgot we've got another lion head sitting right here.
Banyue. Master Dylan. Meanie.
Banyue Shifu, would you like to try a chashu bun? I remember you're not fond of oily food, so I followed Senior Inuhu's recipe and added a bit of dried tangerine peel to the marinade to cut the richness. Do you like it?
It's perfect.
You can eat?
I'm glad everyone likes them. They're nothing fancy, just some home-style cooking.
xiao'guang, you're too modest. With skills like this, you could open a restaurant of your own. The balance of sweet and savory, the juiciness. It takes me back to a taste I haven't had since childhood.
I didn't even remember that he, like, talked ever, so I don't know. I didn't know what to expect like he sounded.
Xiao'guang, your cooking makes me feel all warm and full of energy.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had a feast like this.
Though I have to say, compared to the way you nearly scorched the bottom of the pot earlier, stomping your feet in panic, you sure adapted fast. xiao'guang. xiao'guang.
Dylan, we agreed not to bring that up. That old stove's impossible to handle. The flames keep flaring up and dying down. Luckily, Banyue Shifu's here. Since we're all here, why don't we sit by the fire and chat for a bit?
Oh, chatting? I love chatting. What should we chat about?
Something chatty.
Let me think. Oh, I know. Everyone share something funny or embarrassing that's happened to you recently. Dylan, you first.
Of course she'd make Dylan go first after embarrassing her like that. The hearth crackles and flickers with flames. Laughter, playful teasing, the clink of dishes and cups are woven together into a rare chorus of carefree buzz. The tight strings in everyone's heart loosen without notice, heavy secrets momentarily chased away by the warmth. Time seemed to stretch in the glow of the fire, flowing quietly in its simple purity. Until, as the laughter slowly fades, they look up and realize stars have filled the sky.
Wow, look. After all that goofing around, the stars almost look brighter, don't they?
I mean, sometimes when you're having a good time, things that are already pretty can look even better.
One year, my brother, Senior Fufu, and I went to release lanterns together on a mountain behind Junkui Summit. It was a blustery day, and the wind was so strong we couldn't even get the lanterns lit. I remember stomping around in frustration. Eventually, I just tossed the lantern aside and lay on the grass. But when I looked up, I saw the starry sky, each star shining brighter than any lantern.
That's very beautiful.
My brother said that the stars are the best kind of lantern to carry your wishes.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, what did I wish for back then? Feels like it's been ages since I had a moment like that. No thoughts, no worries, just gazing at the stars and having a quiet conversation.
Everyone listens silently, with the crackle of flames the only sound breaking the silence. Meanwhile, the Qingming sword case shimmers almost imperceptibly under the starlight. Choices, such cruel things. Once made, they're like stones cast into a lake, ripples pushing you forward as they spread. Looking back, those ripples already turned into a tidal wave. There's no turning back now. Is that your way of saying you ate too much? Ning Qian seems a bit drowsy, mumbling incoherent, fragmented words under his breath. Elian says they already bragged about it to Bowlion. Right. That was a fun little feast. Cute little time. It looks like there's still a lot of food here because they didn't take any of the props away. They should have changed it to some empty platters. That must be the osmanthus cakes right there, those squares. Everything looks so yummy. Hey, it's so much fun being with everyone. Tonight, I'm definitely gonna have sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. Hey, Dylan. Finally, some peace and quiet. No endless customer complaints, no paperwork, no urgent messages, and none of those voices. Just sitting here, looking at the fire, gazing at the stars, listening to chatter. Just chilling like this. Yeah, not bad at all. Dylan's expression held an unusual calmness. Seems like the perfect moment to ask those questions she'd normally dodge. Hey, since it's so much trouble, why do you still like being a customer service rep? Because it's fun watching people get tongue-tied when I fire back. And because, when talking to a living person, no matter what I say, I'll always get a response. That's why her least favorite response is silence. It could be an angry demand, a hopeless sigh, or even a dumber follow-up question, but whatever it is, it's at least some kind of response. Unlike in the Hollow, where you can only listen, endlessly listening to those voices of the dead, listening to their resentment, their regrets, their pleas, but they're forever unable to truly respond to anything or accept any true response. No matter how much you say, what you say, it's just like a stone falling into a deep well. Not even an echo can be heard. That feeling, after a while, makes you wonder if you've become part of the silence too. Alright, it's getting late and cold. Time to go home. Finally got some peace and quiet, but it's about to end. Tomorrow's gonna be another troublesome day, huh? Well, before they end this one, unlike last time, let's go to bed. Let's go to bed first, and then we can see what tomorrow brings and end it there. The happy gathering and soft bed smooth away the edges of those heavy, sharp, and unsettling thoughts. Your inner turmoil gradually subsides, letting you sink into a peaceful darkness woven from the silent companionship by the hearth. In this tranquil moment, protected by the lingering warmth of companionship, you drift into a deep, dreamless sleep. Far off, Yeshuyuan, having waited for quite a while, finds himself lost in confusion.
You aren't planning to use me to activate the array, are you?
No need to test me. I already told you. You'll stand with me before the Creator. As for activating the array, there is another candidate.
So she has someone in mind, so she's not going to use him for the array.
You already know where the array is, and the Creator's location. When will the summoning begin?
Patience. Timing is like a seed buried deep in the soil. You can't simply will it to sprout. It needs the appropriate nourishment and the right season to break through the earth. So we wait. Wait until the keys chosen by the Creator are all in place.
Sarah tilts her head slightly, as if listening to whispers carried by the wind, or perhaps savoring the urgency in Yeshuyuan's voice. The corners of her lips curve upwards, her smile laced with anticipation and cold calculation. Sounds like quite a commotion outside. Better check it out now. Alright. That one wasn't terribly eventful, but it still was a sweet bit of story, so I hope it was at least somewhat engaging with everything that was happening. It was pretty much just talking and we're talking, but like, I don't mind that per se. So we know in the next one, we're going to be dealing with that array. And we're probably going to meet Shuyuan for the first time since he left with Sarah. I just hope everything goes well, because we know that shunguang is going to be going out, even though she was told not to, but we're here to support her. And so we'll make sure that everything goes correctly according to our plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please feel free to leave a like or comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.